welcome back to T.B Equine. Didn't manage to film a video yesterday, which is really annoying, but I just ran out of time. So I'm filming my video today and hopefully I can manage to edit it and get it up tonight, but it's literally just going to be a short little tack up and ride with me type video, so mainly music today, so you don't have to listen to my annoying voice. But yeah, just wanted to sort of show you how we've been doing this week. Our canter work is getting really good. She's been doing some canter poles and hitting the striding perfectly. I can't fault her at all. She's been amazing this week. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit of what we've been doing this week, sort of the improvement that we've had from last weekend to this weekend. Obviously last week her canter was very gangly and really sort of just not in, I don't know, just not together at all. She felt really weird sort of under saddle, but this week she's building up her muscle, doing a lot better, managing to get a nice sort of rhythm out of her. Although it is quite flat, it's getting better, and she is starting to use her hops a little bit more. I've been doing a little bit of raised poles and stuff in the trot, which she's been doing perfectly. Like last time before she had her injury, if I'd have done raised poles, they would have just been crashed through straight away. But this week she's managed to sort of pick her feet up more, which is great. Yeah, so going really well at the minute, which I'm so happy about. Yeah, so just sort of almost an update video, how the week's been, and yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Diva! 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 Come on! Diva! 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 Maybe this will work. Diva! Come on! Not for you two. Is it like this? They're all coming up now. Come on! A little blob in there. Yep, all coming up. Steady, steady. Hi. She stood over there. She's like, I don't really know about this. She's having a look at the exercise I've put out. Come on. You out of breath? I have to put my boots on. She will not come in. I hate when they do this. Come on. But you ain't catching me. I got her. Come on. She's like, no, I don't like to walk through the mud. You're a nightmare, Diva. Yeah, all your friends are up there and you're down here by yourself. Just before we get riding, I thought I'd explain about what tack I use. So her bridle is a John Whittaker one. It's got an anatomical headpiece and more of a sort of padded noseband. And her bit is a 3-ring gag with a happy mouth sort of straight bar bit in it. And then for her breastplate, I think it's a Dublin one. Maybe mistaken, but yeah, it's just a Dublin 5-point breastplate. I'm only using it at the minute because her saddle is a little bit too big, because she's obviously dropped weight over the time she's been out. It's slipping back a little bit, so I'm just using that. Saddle fitter is coming out to refit it and all. So yeah, her saddle is a monoflap. It's a trophy, that's it, trophy rider saddle. So it's all custom built to her, custom built to me. Obviously it's got a purple piping on and my name on the back, not that you can really see that. And then my stirrups are the flex-on ones. Unfortunately my stirrup leathers are second hand, and they're not quite the same length, so one of them's got a twist in it. And her girth is just a Shire's dressage girth. It's got the elasticated things on it and a little loop here. And then her boots are Shire's schooling boots that I got second hand off Facebook. So yeah. Oh, and my saddle pad is Shire's Performance, I think. Yeah, Shire's Performance CC purple pad. You ready to go, Diz? I don't know. I want to be in the field. her that breath. She was so good, bless her. Honestly, that's like the best she's felt, especially in the canter. Although she started rushing towards the end, it's just felt so much better. She's a lot more listening, and I feel like if I don't have too much of a rein contact, she sort of respects me a bit more, so that when I do sort of give her a half halt to say, no, come on, get under yourself and slow down a bit, she does listen a bit more. Like, obviously we had the poles down during the middle, which I will put in, just because I want to show you like the good and bad bits. And there was a bit where I just got unseated and bounced out the saddle, but apart from that, honestly, I felt really good. Like, there was good bits, bad bits, which every ride does, but no, she's worked really well, hasn't took down any of the trot poles, which is amazing, because last week she had one down, this week she didn't have, well, today she didn't have any down. Obviously she had that one canter pole down in the middle, but I didn't set her up properly for it and probably came off the corner a bit too early, so didn't have the striding there. But apart from that, been really good. Obviously done a little bit on both reins. She's knackered now, she's sweating, I'm sweating, I'm knackered, which to me signals a good ride. So yeah, I forgot to say, I'm using the John Whittaker training aid at the minute, just to try and support her a little bit while she's building her muscle up, because I don't want to be nagging her and hanging off her mouth all the time, because I don't like doing that. I am trying to sort of progress to put her in a bit less bridle. She's got it in the trot, but in the canter she sort of just runs through it a bit. So I thought I'd use this so she can learn to use herself a bit more. But it seems really, really good. She's able to sort of stretch down. It is elasticated, so if she wanted to come up with her head, she could. But her frame's just a lot more better. It feels nicer to ride, and if I'm riding properly, then she rows really, really well. So I'm going to take the aid off now, just to let her have a bit of a walk, and then I'll untack and finish the video off. Just look at the steam that's coming off her. These, I hate to say it, but I think you need clipping a bit more. I'm thinking of just taking, sort of going up from here up, because I dread to think what she's going to be like if I try and do her neck. But if we can take a little bit more of her back, sort of up just to the back of the saddle, might not look the prettiest, but do we care? No. Just take her boots off, and then I'll show you our stretches that we do after we've ridden. Hey dudes. So after we've ridden, I always do some stretches. So I first thought I'd show you our leg stretches that we do. These are stretches that my physio's given me to do. So I know what I'm doing. Come on, you go. Come on. Go. Start straight. Up, down. So the first one is grab her front leg. Pick it up. Stretch it out for 10 seconds. Then get the back leg and cross it over to just behind her opposite front leg. Hold that for 10 seconds. And then back to the front leg. Pick it up. And then put my hand just in between there and lift her leg up 5 times. And then repeat on the other side. carrot stretches. She knows what she's doing. Again, this is stuff my physio's given me to do. Oh, that was a nice clip. Good girl. Good girl. It's cheating. Good girl. She has her dinner. Yay. Please excuse my very red face. So she's started to have a handful of chaff now before we ride, which is advised by my vet, just because she's been a bit grumpy and stuff with girthing. So I'm just gonna go get some more water. And yeah, basically, so she's having that, but she also has a feed when I finished riding as well. So that's what I'm making now. Just getting some water. I'll show you what she has in her feed. So, got my water. There was a little bit of chaff left from when she had her food before her ride, so she's got that. And I do a cup of equine conditioning mash and pour water over it while I'm untacking and stuff so that it can soak. So she has that. And then she also has top spec Top Chop Light. And then for her supplements she has seaweed, biotin, turmeric and some oil. So she has those. If you want me to do a more in-depth video of feeding on why I feed it, then let me know. But yeah, she's gonna have that now. Someone's waiting very patiently. Your food. No, down here. Oh, nom nom nom. Back off to the field now, aren't we, doodle-doos? She's like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Off she goes. So that's a wrap for today's video. Really enjoyed today's ride. I think it was very good. She used herself a lot more. That training aid, it's amazing. But yeah, she worked really, really well. A lot better than she ever has done before. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now, wash my hair because it's vile. Have my Sunday lunch that my mum's cooked for me, and then try and edit and upload this video. Maybe up today, may not be up today. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, so that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell button so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. And yes, thank you very much for watching.